we are talking about the top 10 mistakes to avoid when you first start using the Poshmark app. My name is Karen.
I'm Jay.
And we are the Thrifty Flamingo. We talk a lot about Poshmark and reselling in general. So if you're interested in this content, we would really appreciate if you subscribe to our channel. Other than that, welcome back, everybody.
And I know you guys have been hearing a lot about this lately, but we have just finished producing our video content for our course on how to make a full-time living working part-time on Poshmark. So if you're interested in that, there's a link in the description below. It's the first link in our description. Get on our email list. We are going to be picking a winner for the course each week, and we're also
the release of the course.
And we're also going to be giving away a few great bonuses to the first couple of people who get the course. So be sure to get on that list, and happy poshing.
So when you first start Poshmark, let's do this.
Let's do this. So number 10, oversourcing and creating a death pile for yourself.
Death pile, it's in the name of it. It means that you have been sourcing way too much and buying. Okay, let's admit it, that is the fun part of this whole gig. I mean, yeah, the money's fun too.
It's a lot of fun, yeah.
But you get to go out there, you get to go sourcing, and you get to find all these treasures. So when you have this death pile, this pile of clothing that is not listed, that means you have invested that money.
But you're not getting any money in return for it.
No,
so
that means you're not listing enough. If your death pile keeps growing, you have to stop sourcing as much and start whittling down that death pile. I hate death piles because that's money. It's dead money that I spent and it's not coming back to me. So no oversourcing. Number 9, not making proper searchable titles. We just made a video on that. I'm going to link it above. This is a very common first user mistake. You guys just put dresses and jeans and you don't make a searchable title. If this is you, watch this video. I will help you out and I will help you get a searchable title.
Number 8, not doing comps and over or undervaluing your items. So the key to selling these items properly is to do comps on them and find the right price point. You don't want to leave money on the table by undervaluing your item, and you don't want to overvalue your item so that nobody's going to buy that item. Determine the right price point for your product and do your research to find that proper price point.
And it doesn't matter where these are coming from. It doesn't matter if you went out there and you purchased these and you source these, or if you are pulling this from your very own closet. Do not get sentimental about your own clothes and overprice things or undervalue them. Number 7 is not disclosing certain things like you have pets, that you're a smoker, or
damage to any of the articles of clothing you're selling.
Now, I have cats. You guys know Hunter Cat has made appearances in my video here and there. We actually have 2 cats. Mr. Bigglesworth is a little more shy. I have a listing in my closet that shows my cat lounging next to some packages, and I was like, this is a pet-friendly home. I don't put it in every single listing, but if anybody ever says, hey, is this a pet-friendly home, I share that listing directly to their dressing room.
You also need to disclose all damage to any item. Not disclosing damage is bad for you. It's going to create negative responses to your closet, and you're also going to run the risk of getting Poshmark to open a return request, which means you will get that item sent back to you, and you'll either have to reshoot it, relist it, and sell it again, or you just won't be able to sell it at all. So disclose all damage on any item of clothing. Yes, it's going to devalue that clothing article a little bit, but it's better to disclose it and sell it for what you can and make some money on it than make no money at all.
Covers your booty. Now, when it concerns cigarette smoke, the best thing to do is to have your product completely nowhere near in a clean environment. I've said this before, if you do smoke cigarettes or any kind of smelling stuff like that, just have your product in a smoke-free zone. Now, it is also on your body, it's on your hands. Wash your hands, have it a clean environment. That is one thing that if somebody opened up a package and they opened up a case and they said this item smells, Poshmark will automatically grant approval for the return / approval for the case because they can't prove smell through pictures. And you know, smell is different to everybody. And I know that sometimes people that smoke cigarettes, they don't smell it. People that don't, they smell it. So disclose, if you do have pets or cigarettes.
Number 6, not allowing enough room for negotiations. You want to price your item properly so that you can have room to move down in that item's price, so that you can come to a comfortable and low enough price where you both are happy and people are feeling like they're getting a deal from you. So when you do your comps, find a proper price, overprice it a little bit, and then leave yourself room to negotiate that price down so that people always can make offers and you can feel comfortable accepting them.
If you don't allow room for some kind of negotiation and somebody sends you an offer, and say it's priced at $25 and you counter at $24, that buyer is probably, they might counter back, but they're looking at you like, do you really want to get rid of this thing? You had it at $25 and now you're going down $1. Like, you have to allow some kind of room for negotiation. It goes both ways, as some buyers too. They give us offers and we've all been dollared to death. And they get $18, $19, and you're like, oh my goodness, they're going up $1 increment. Now you're the professional trying to sell your clothing, and you're going down $1.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So you have to give yourself a little bit of room so you're able to, respond to these offers and still make money on it. Number 5, not being professional with the way you interact with people. I get that Poshmark is a big form of social media. And when we're on other forms of social media, we get very casual with the way we speak and present ourselves because it's social.
Right.
But this is also your business. Now, I hate when people say, call me a doll or call me babe. I'm like, you don't know me. I'm not a doll. I'm walking and talking. I am not a doll. Like, it's so unprofessional. And I get that you would talk to your friends that way and your BFFs, or maybe you even text your sister that way. Fine, that's your personal life. But when you're running your business, keep it professional. When you make some PFFs, Posh Friends Forever, you might be able to drop it down a little bit, sure, because you've actually had some interaction with these people, you've connected with these people, but not from the beginning. You have to maintain some form of professionalism and uphold yourself to it.
Now, this not only goes for the way you speak to people on Poshmark, but it also goes for certain other areas, especially your profile pic. Don't take an inappropriate profile pic and just put it up there for whatever reason. I've seen people with blunts in their hands smoking and doing what looks like drugs. I've gotten a guy who actually bought from me who had a picture of his bare ass in his profile pic. How offensive is that? Who wants to go on Poshmark and see something like that? It really turned me off. If he wasn't buying something for me, I would have done something about it.
I think he was confused what website he was putting that picture on, because, very, very scandalous clothing. You're in your club. I get that you look good. And you're like, okay. Be smart about it. That's the first thing that people are going to see. Every single time you make a comment on anybody else's listing, on your own listing, that little icon comes up with that picture. And people are going to associate you with that picture. So give it a little bit more thought than just a naked bum or some possible illegal substances rolled up. Give it a little bit more thought than that.
So number 4, negativity in your closet. So you want to stay away from certain negative phrases and stuff that's going to turn people off. Certain things I see a lot in Poshmark all the time really, are people that say no lowballers, no
lowballers will get blocked.
Stuff like that. That's just
You're telling me you're blocking me because I made an offer? Like, are you kidding me?
And a lot of the times when you get a lowball offer, it's just a starting point. People want to test the waters and see how, and obviously they want to get that product for as low as they're going to get.
We talked about lowballers. I'm going to put a video up there.
But there's always room for negotiation. So don't put that stuff in your closet. It's not helping anybody and it's not helping you. It's going to prevent you from making sales.
Now, you could say something a little nicer. I follow all Poshmark rules, so in one of my closet welcome banner, I say, follows all rules, no trade. So yeah, there's a no in there.
Yeah.
Sure, but that's just me saying I'm going by the rules and I'm sticking to it. I don't take PayPal. I'm not saying don't give me an offer. No this, no that. I mean, I've seen banners and listings that have that big circle with the big slash through it where it's like no low balls, and it's like, are you kidding me? Number 3, we're getting there. Number 3 is not shipping in a timely manner. This, when you're new to Poshmark, they say to ship within 3 days. Okay, 3 days. We have a same day, next day shipping. We like to get our packages out. Think about it this way.
The quicker you get your package out, the faster you're going to get paid.
Because once they get their package and they accept it, your funds get released to you. Now, if you're sitting on your bum, you're like, I got a sale yesterday. You know, I get that. Life gets in the way. I get that. But if you're going to be doing this as a business, set aside some time to wrap your orders up and ship them out in a timely manner.
And it goes from the other end of the spectrum, too. If you're a buyer and you're ordering something, accept your order as soon as you get it and inspect it. Don't wait till the order time's out, or it happens to me all the time. And a lot of new poshers just don't understand this. But you have to accept an order for the seller to get paid. So accept your orders as fast as you can, but don't accept them without inspecting them or anything like that. But do it as quickly as possible so that everybody stays happy and the sellers get paid and you are happy with your item. Number 2, not responding to questions or offers in a timely manner.
Pet peeve.
It's her big pet peeve.
Oh, I hate it. You want something, right? And you're like, oh, this dress is nice, but I can't quite tell. Is that a zipper in the back, or is it, how does it close in the back? Is it going to be able to fit me? And you type out a question, and then tick-tock. And not like the second it happens, but I'm talking like days have gone by, crickets.
Yep. If it's me, I'm just going to do a search and find that
The
same
exact same
item that somebody else is selling and buy it from them and ask them the same question and hope that I get a quick response and then buy it from them. So you're gonna cancel out a sale for yourself if you don't respond to questions in a timely fashion. This also goes for offers as well. Now, I've been in negotiations with people and they'll put out an offer and then I'll counter and they'll come right back with another counter offer that's not quite where I want to be. So I'll come back with another offer. And then the offer will sit there
until it expires. 24 hours.
All you have to do is click decline if you're not happy with that offer, or put in another counter offer and see where you can go with it. But don't just let the offer expire. That's really rude to the other sellers on the site, and it's not going to make people happy. And it's unprofessional.
It's very unprofessional. One of the things that will help you not be this person is to turn on your push notifications for Poshmark. I get that with the cell phones and the smartphones, and every single application wants to give you push messages. Every single application is going to give you something multiple times a day, telling you all this stuff. Some of it's worthless, useless, whatever. And we're so used to just saying no when we sign up for an app, right? You all are shaking your head going, yeah, that's me. Do not do this for Poshmark. If you had already done it, please go into your settings and at least have notifications for when somebody comments to you. There's one specifically for comments, and when you get a sale. Some of the very important ones that you can't overlook. You can't have like a week go by and be like, I did it, and then you open up a listing and be like, I didn't even know this girl said anything to me. Like, that's so unprofessional, and that person will move on and will buy other items that isn't yours because you didn't respond in a timely manner.
You're leaving money on the table doing that.
Number 1,
not enough self-sharing.
Oh, share your own stuff. That's all I gotta say. You have to share your own stuff in order to sell your own stuff.
It's key.
I've said this. I said you are your biggest fan, and I'm not lying. These are your clothes that you have curated, whether they're your own clothes or wherever you got these items, and you photographed them and you listed them, and you're your own biggest fan. Your self-shares need to be large. They need to be like astronomical. I share my closet 3 times a day, minimum. I mean, there has to be like a really oddball day when that doesn't happen.
Right.
Like traveling or something like that, like a really just busy day. But if you're not sharing all your items, who's gonna see them?
Yeah, us as full-time resellers right now, we try to share to every major party throughout the day, and once in the morning when there's no party. So we'll share right when we get up, and not right when we get up, but around 10 o'clock we'll share our closet for the first time. And then we'll share again at 3 o'clock when the party's going on. And then we'll share again at 7 o'clock when the PM party's going on. And then we'll share to the major party at night at 10 o'clock when everybody's on. So you're going to get fresh eyes on your product all the time when you're sharing from different times throughout the day. If you can't make a party, just share anyway. Share to your followers.
It doesn't have to be a party.
You can share if you're working and you're on your lunch break, and it only takes 10 to 15 minutes to share a closet. Pull out your phone at 12 or 1 o'clock and share your closet to your followers. These followers are going to see your items, and they're going to either reshare them to their followers, and it's going to snowball and snowball until everybody on Poshmark has the potential to see your product. So not sharing enough is definitely the #1 mistake not to make while starting a Poshmark business.
I really hope this has helped. I know a lot of you who've been messaging me and leaving me comments below are new to Poshmark. If this has helped, give this video a thumbs up.
And leave a comment below if you want to.
If you have any more questions or need us to elaborate on anything we've said today, leave a question.
We try to respond to all comments, so leave a comment, a question, and we'll get back to you. And don't forget to click on that first link in the description below and get on our email list. We're going to be picking a winner for the course, and we're going to be sending out emails with all the great bonuses that you guys have a chance to grab if you're in that course in the first week.
Everybody take care.
Have a good one.